Today, let's talk about the decline in real estate prices in different countries and cities all over the world. Should you sell it now, or it's better to wait a little bit? And in what countries and cities it is extremely risky to buy real estate now? A lot of investors all over the world really like to buy real estate in Europe. But before you start thinking about buying real estate in Europe, you should remember about high taxes on property and also utility expenses and maintenance costs. When investing in real estate in Europe, you should remember not only the property cost, but also all the costs you have to pay when you start looking after your property. It's also worth mentioning that the property price growth in Europe is not really high. It's around 5 to 7% per year. And we remember that it even doesn't cover the inflation rate, which is more than 10% annually. A very important point for many businessmen will be that in Europe you have to verify any sum of money that you want to invest, starting from 35,000 euro. And if you verify and if you show documents on all the money that you have, sure, you have to pay all the taxes. And sometimes these taxes are really high. Turkey and its real estate market. The real estate market in Turkey was developing really cool until the government of Turkey stops giving the residence permits to all the people that bought property there. And here we have really clumsy situation that you are the owner of the property in Turkey, but you cannot live there on your own because you don't have the residence permit. So definitely we will go back and make a nice video about the property in Turkey when the political situation in this country will change. Until now, it has just no reason, because nowadays it's very important to have the residence permit in different countries. We have analyzed the global real estate market and we compiled a list of different properties with yield of over 20% per year. If you want to get this list of secret properties in region X, please find us in WhatsApp by this number or scan the QR code or follow the active link in the description to this video. And just write one word, investment, in WhatsApp, and our manager will provide you with all the necessary information. Dubai. Indeed, the prices for property in Dubai are constantly growing, but that's happening because of the simple construction process, where, for example, when the building is just on start, it costs one money, then when it's under construction, it just starting to cost more, and when it's finished, it costs its maximum. But the prices for already ready property do not show really that high growth rates. Additionally, the one who wants to invest in Dubai should always remember that Dubai is a very beautiful picture, for sure. But behind this picture, there are several minuses that prevent a lot of people actually from moving to this city. So actually minus number one is really extremely hot climate in Dubai, that half of the year it's completely impossible to stay and live in the city. Also, it is very important, besides the property cost, to pay your attention to the cost of living in this country. And for example, if in some countries you can just enjoy the clean, pristine beaches for free, in Dubai you have to pay for everything. Moreover, for some people who are considering moving to Dubai, it can be really difficult and challenging to get used to some laws in some Emirates. Real estate in Bali. The real estate in this very exotic place on this beautiful island just became very popular because of the landscapes, because of the beautiful picture. But actually, what stands behind this picture? First of all, Bali has rather humid climate, which doesn't suit everyone, let's say. And also, the flight is really long, and the logistics of this flight is difficult. Also, for investors, it's very important to remember that you cannot buy the land on this island. You can only lease it from government for a long period. Moreover, there is a relatively high level of crimes in Bali, and our colleagues that now live on this island, they shared with us the information that the people, locals that live on your island, they travel to Bali on purpose to steal different stuff from tourists. And sure, the police tried to solve this problem, but until now, unfortunately, unsuccessfully. Northern Cyprus. So actually, why so many investors all over the world start coming to Northern Cyprus and investing in this island in Mediterranean Sea? First of all, it has a relatively low entry threshold into the real estate market. For example, you can get a really nice liquid studio at the seaside, which will be very easily given out for rent just for £70,000. The property growth here is really high. It starts from 20-30% per year, and not only when we speak about the property that is under construction, when we also speak about already ready property, because on these islands simply the supply doesn't meet the demand. One of the most pleasant bonuses of Northern Cyprus is actually that this island has almost zero criminal record and also very beautiful landscapes and nature, pristine beaches, clean sea, natural products, and very mild Mediterranean climate. The island's location in the Mediterranean Sea between Africa, Europe, and Asia actually makes this location perfect for a healthy, easy, and calm life, and provides you with everything that you need to live this happy and easy life. It is also very important to point out that in Northern Cyprus, every owner of the apartment of any kind of property can become also the owner of the land, so even being a foreigner, you can buy land in Northern Cyprus. So you don't have to lease it, and all the transactions are secured by the Court of United Kingdom. And all the transactions are secured by the Supreme Court of United Kingdom. Moreover, when you buy a property in Northern Cyprus, also you and the members of your family, everyone will get the residence permit, and this will not depend on the amount of money that you spend on your property. Even if you buy something cheap, anyway, you can get this residence permit for you and for the members of your family. In comparison, in Dubai, you can get this so-called golden visa only starting from a particular amount of money that you've invested in property there. And also in Cyprus, you can apply for permanent residency after living there 5 years, which actually is impossible in United Arab Emirates. When you are buying real estate, it's important not to make novice mistakes, otherwise you're risking to lose all your money. When buying real estate, it's important not to make novice mistakes, otherwise you risk to lose all your money. All these mistakes and how to avoid them I covered in my previous video. The active link is on the screen and in the description.